Um, Today I want to talk about, well, today is day 10 of 14. Um, Now I want to talk about the urges. Man, the urges were so strong. Mm. Like, mm, I don't know. And I don't think it's going to end with just being strong. I think they're going to get stronger, but I want to talk about today is uh, day 10 of 14. How to increase God's presence in your life so that it can be felt by others in an impactful way. So, like, I know what works for me could possibly work for somebody else too. Is like what I've been doing is I've been drinking a lot of distilled water like every day. Like I at home I have a $2,000 water distiller and I can make my own. I don't even have to buy it, but since I'm down here in the desert, I gotta buy it. And it's like it's it's okay, I guess, but and then I take a lot of iodine every day. I take probably like a whole dropper full to, I don't even take the recommended 3 drops. I just do a whole dropper full. Like this morning, I'm drinking coffee, and like right here. But I know it's like if I drink too much coffee, like the urges, they'll be so strong, I almost feel like relapsing. And then there's like I don't want to say like where I'm at in Arizona because like I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm gonna get in trouble like if I say where I'm at, or if I say like uh or I'm gonna be attacked or something like that. But there's a place in Arizona here, not where I'm at right now, but eventually I'll go back to it again, and but I'll only be out in the desert. I won't be in the actual town, and that place is like North Dakota. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but since I've gotten closer to God, there's like a heaviness in North Dakota. It's like evil, It's like, I mean, I don't want to be racist, but because I don't think skin color has anything to do with it. I think it's like, because we all bleed red, and at the end of the day, and I think it's like a spiritual thing, but in North Dakota, it's always been about whites and Indians, whites and Native Americans. And here, like where I'm at, it's always been like, well, here it's like that too, but then you also got Spanish people, Mexicans, and it seems like it's getting worse. Like now you hear about these ICE agents and they're everywhere. It's like, then like 2 years ago, I had a dream about Trump that he was gonna die, but like he was laying down in a coffin, and I like when I thought about that, I was like, when I had that dream, I was like, I think the reason why they executed him is because he's racist, and he's trying to stir up all this hate and all this pride, and like I noticed that too. Like, I hate to say this, but when I go down the road and I'm worshiping God, all these white people, they either can't feel God or they feel conviction, most of them, they're always wearing a dark tinted sunglasses, dark tinted windows on their pickups, and or their cars, it's like maybe some of that is probably like for sun and stuff, but there must be a reason also behind it, like a spiritual reason behind it. Is like, the eyes are the windows to the soul, and like, we all know that, if you watch dirty movies and play with yourself, you're gonna have bloodshot eyes, and your eyes are gonna give it away, that you're doing something you're not supposed to do. And then, so I think that they're hiding. But anyways, I was talking about this coffee right here, and uh this coffee is like if I have too much of it, those urges, man, they get so strong that like today maybe I'll have, I think like maybe just one cup will be enough. But then I go crazy, I'll have 2 or 3 and I'd be like, dang, man, why did I just do that? I wish I had better self-control over it, because I don't know. Yesterday I broke my fast. I didn't want to, but I was already having a bad day, and I got over it though. I just asked God for forgiveness, and I repented, and I was talking to a guy yesterday, and we was talking about you're constantly repenting, constantly asking for forgiveness for the same thing over and over, but like right now, I mean, I struggle, like, if you say, like, lust and semen retention and like, nicotine and all this other stuff, it's like, the Most High, He has helped me with all of that stuff, but it's like, for some reason, I kind of feel like nicotine helped me with retention. But now that I don't chew anymore, it's like, He delivered me from it, but then now it's like, well, like I was gonna go back and say about that little town in Arizona, it's like they got these, what I consider, Nephilim, but white people, whatever, they got these people over there, they're like Woodstock, and has increased like the pheromones, the hormones in people, and it's like, when I'm in that place, even when I don't drink coffee, I just feel like the urge to relapse is stronger in that place than any other place I've ever been in my life. And it's like, that place is like demonic, And it's like, the women there, man, they got nude camps, they got everything. That place is like, it's evil, The only thing I could say about it is evil. I don't know what they call themselves. They call themselves rainbow people, but they're always getting high. They're, they talk about peace and talk about God, but they're all fake, It's all new age garbage, and like like when I came down here, I think to me I would have been better off staying home, because I already had like a year and a half. But I didn't have no peace. I would never had this spiritual awakening. I would have had all my money spent if I would have stayed with my uncle. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have been able to quit chewing. I wouldn't have learned about fasting, and if I hadn't gone, it's like I had to come down here. But anyway, I want to get back to this. So, how to increase God's presence in your life. So I was just drinking distilled water, nicotine, or not nicotine, but iodine. And then another thing that helps me is when I take like a whole, tincture full of zinc. Zinc really makes you potent too. So women could do the same thing, take zinc, but and then so I hear it ringing. I don't know what that is, but so like if you're at home in your apartment, or you're going to work, or you're coming back from work, or whatever the case may be, you're driving into your vehicle, what I do is I put the best Christian music on, or whatever kind of spiritual music you like to listen to, and I just put it on and I start singing, I start praising God, thanking Him, asking Him for His forgiveness, and I just start worshiping, and start praying, and start singing, even if you're not good at singing, nobody cares, they can't hear you, and you just, like I said, you put the music on, and that to me is what really, really helps me with semen retention, along with working, of course, and along with exercises, things like that. I mean, all of it, really. Hot and cold therapy, you know, it's like you can use hot and cold showers, hot and cold air conditioning, heating, you know, turn it back and forth like that, you know. Get your circulation going, get that blood flowing, you know, and get that sweating going, all that. I would even add an energy drink, maybe something caffeinated or not. It's up to you, but you know that what I do is I try to add coffee even once a week or once a day, whatever helps. But you don't want to do it until you relapse, you know. And another thing I said, do some kind of weight training or body weight exercise. That's what I do, body weight. This way I don't have to go in a gym and try to get in an argument or fight who's the strongest, who's the toughest. You know, it's like, especially if you're skinny or if you whatever it is you struggle with. I mean, you don't need a gym membership. All you gotta, you could just do the weight exercise right at home. That's what I do, and I get strong, I get built up quick, you know. And another thing you can do is you could fast. Do a 3-day fast, 48-hour, 24-hour fast, any kind of fast, even intermittent fasting. 1 meal a day fast, you know. All of it helps. Helps your health, helps your journey of retention, and helps you live for God, and helps with all that. And then another thing you can do is you could add high vibrational foods, you know, like fruits and vegetables. I know for me, the highest vibration is probably fruit. But I mean, you can experiment that. You can eat meat, whatever it is you want to eat. The reason why I stay away from meat, most meats have antibiotics in them. You don't want to put any more strain on your body than you have to, you know. And another thing that helps is you could do breathing exercises. I know what really helped me a lot was when I would go to my folks' house and I was use one of those massage chairs. Those things work really good, man. They just, woo! The Spirit of God was so strong, you know. It's probably, I'm thinking that's why I'm so angry, so like swearing and stuff all the time, because I notice like when I'm using that chair, it just relieves so much tension, and that's probably what I got built up. I mean, I can exercise, but I need a massage, you know. And I got all this, when you got stuck energy, you get in the flesh, you know. It's like you need to, you know, you need a massage and you need to relax, you know. And I think that's what really helped me in the past big time. I didn't have all this anger and all this swearing and stuff like that. You're like, especially when you have a spiritual awakening too, it gets rid of all that ego, and it's like, wow, man. But then you still, if you're an empath, you can still feel anger and all this off of other people, because I mean, look how people are nowadays. It's just craziness. It's a lot of anger, a lot of cussing, a lot of racing back and forth. A lot of people like zombies walking around with their faces in their phone all the time. And it's like, what a life, man. And I believe a lot of these people too, that you probably can't talk about a lot of things, but well, you know what happened in 2020, so I can, you know, you can almost guess. So I got some scriptures that I want to are a part of this worshiping God, making His presence stronger. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Elohim, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Elohim, or God, which is your reasonable service. And then another one I got is John 4:24. Elohim is that Ruach, or you could say God is that Spirit, and that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and truth. So, and then 95:6, Psalms 95:6. Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before Yahuwah, our Maker. And then I got a couple more. So, Colossians 3:16. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to Yahuwah. Hebrews 13:15. By him, therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of praise to Elohim continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name. So it's good not only to, sing to God, but also to pray, also to meditate on, these scriptures I just read, and taking supplements and doing all this other stuff, the hot and cold therapy and exercise and massage and even the food that you eat, everything. You just combine everything, or a little here and a little there, and every little bit helps, it's awesome. And then tonight sometime I'm going to talk about well, I'm kind of late on this, I was supposed to make this video last night. I'm making it today. So I'll just go I'm going to talk about the stages of retention on the next video. So, and that'll be sometime today. So this video I just made, this was supposed to be for last night, but I just got too tired, man. And so yeah, I'll make this other video probably sometime today for sure. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna try my hardest not to get behind, but I'm still gonna talk about it. Even if I get behind, I'm gonna try not to, but I'm still gonna talk about all the stuff I want to talk about, and try to make a video every day. Because it seems like if I don't feel like making a video, and then I feel like crap, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like the Most High, he just gets after me. And then if I miss a day, man, I just feel like really, really bad. It's like, I don't know, it's just hard to describe, but it's almost, I hate to say it, but it almost feels like if I don't make a video, then it's the end of the world. You feel like, not being here, basically. Suicide. But then if I'm like sitting here trying to hesitate what to make, it's like, man, the Holy Spirit's he's just getting after me like with the belt, with the steel tip. But I gotta do these. I just have to do them. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about, the stages of retention tonight. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Just pray for more subscribers. Even 5 or 10 would be nice, but we'll see what happens. I hope all you guys have a good day today, and I think I've learned enough. I think I've been here long enough. I think it's time for me to go home and start working again. And I hate to. I would love, that's my dream, to make YouTube videos, but it is what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna become homeless, and I'll just stay with the union, and I got some debts to pay off, and not much, but I'll just stay with the union. With the union, I make pretty decent money, and I'll just do the best I can. That's all I can do. And then obviously when the Most High is ready to make my YouTube channel succeed, then I'll just take it day by day and making videos and just talk about life and all my feelings and my beliefs about things. And yep, and we'll see you guys later. Until next video, and I'll quit my rambling now.